It is once again a blessing to have you join me today. I have a lesson I'd like to share with you, a lesson I believe will be a blessing to you and to myself, helping us move, adding more grace in our journey through life. Now, you've heard the word quitters can be winners, and winners don't quit. I strongly believe that quote came off as knowledge or as excerpt from a revelation gleaned from this portion of scripture I'd like to share with you. Talking about Luke chapter 18, from verse 1 to 8, we have a story of two great personalities. One, the wicked judge, and the other, the poor widow. So the summary of the story was that in this city, we had these two persons, the poor widow, who constantly, who had a matter she needed justice administered on, constantly showing up before the wicked judge, asking him to administer justice, to her matter. And then we have this man, the judge, who by nature is referred to as wicked. For the number of times that woman kept appearing, for information, the Bible talk, called him one who had no regard for men, nor had regard for God, nor feared God. Right. So for the number of times the poor widow kept appearing before the judge, he constantly paid no attention. I want to believe that for the total number of times she appeared, all she kept hearing from the judge was a capital no. I have no time for you. Maybe because she was also poor, had no money to bribe him, so there was no motivation. But something very striking. This woman refused to give up. So for the number of times the judge said no, she kept coming back. Every time she heard no, she returned again. So it got to a point in the story that we were told the judge had to have a meeting with himself. You see, I don't care about men, neither do I care about God, but I care about my peace of mind. And this woman's constant appearing at my house or my office is gradually running me nuts, right? Really wearing me out. So I know true to my nature, I care not, but I care about myself. So I'm going to stand up and then attend to this woman to get her off my back. And by extrapolation, we believe that was how the woman got justice from that judge over a matter that concerns her. Now, what is the lessons from the story? Three lessons I'd like to share with you today. Number one, the good thing that you desire out of life, the blessing, the promotion, the increase, the peace of mind, every good thing that you can think about is in the hand of an entity that has no regard for sentiments. Life itself is unemotional. Life has no sentiment, right? So if you must get anything out of life, no, right, or out of this entity, what you need is not emotions, not sulking, not sad face, but the application of the right principles. In this case, we have one of the very fantastic principles that this woman applied, which is the principle of persistence. And that's why I like to refer to this story as a lesson in persistent pursuit. She refused to give up. The man was wicked, had no regard, yes, but she too had a key, to having people like that bent, which is never to give up, right? To keep showing up for every no, deciding not to accept the no, right? To constantly seek a yes, even out of a very, very hard place. The second lesson is that she was clear about what she wanted. She needed justice, and that was exactly what she went for. And every time she appeared before the judge, the story or the request was the same. She was articulately clear about what she wanted. Now, how does it apply to you and I? We must be clear, articulate about our demands out of life. You must know that few things that you want to get out of life. Why? Because being clear drives persistence. Being clear allows you to concentrate your energy on a few things. Of course, we've been told that chasing so many things ends up you get nothing, right? If we chase so many things, we end up catching nothing, right? So being clear, being articulate, um, helps us concentrate our energy on a few things and empowers our pursuit in persistence. The third lesson was that she had faith. Faith in two things. Number one, she had faith in her mission. She had faith in what she was chasing. She had faith in her pursuit, right? And that faith empowers her comeback. For you and I, we must have faith in our pursuit, in what we're chasing, because without faith, the first rejection, right, will make the first attempt be the last, right? So the first rejection will make the first attempt be the last. So you must have faith in your pursuit. If you are running a business, you must have faith that the business can work, that the marriage can work. Have faith that you can still get the promotion. Have faith that you can still, graduate top of the class. Have faith that any good thing that you're pursuing can still come to you. Because if you don't have faith, then persistence will be weakened. The second part is she had faith in the source. She cared not about the nature of the source. The guy was wicked. The guy was intolerant, nonchalant. He had no fear for God, regard for men, but she cared not. Her mission, she knew that the judge had the capacity to deliver justice, and she kept at it. Let me tell you, the economy may not be the problem. Your location may not be the problem, right? The organization where you work may not be the problem. They may not be the reason why you're not able to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. I think the reason could be part of what we should get from this lesson. The man was wicked. The man was a difficult person. The country is hard. The economy is hard. The organization is poorly managed. But yet she knew right inside that hardness or that hardship, she knew something good can still come out of it. And so she kept going back. We must come to a place of faith in our location, faith in our organization, faith in our sources. That faith empowers us to constantly show up, to constantly give our 100%, to constantly believe that even in a place of hardness, even from a hard place, something good can still come out for us. I do believe that if we pick up these three lessons, one, knowing that life is not sentimental, that whatever you will get out of life will be based on principles. Number two, that we must be clear and articulate about our pursuit for life in life, about the things that we want out of life. And number three, that we must have faith in our mission, faith in ourselves, and faith in our sources. I strongly believe that if these are applied, then nothing will be impossible for us. No mountain will be unsurmountable. Persistence is powerful. Persistence is what godly etches a rock and reduces it perhaps into a mold, right, into a very small piece of thing. Persistence is powerful. Persistence has the capacity, to draw things that may look so difficult, so unreachable, even more closer to us. I'd like to end it here. Please like this video, share with somebody that you believe will be blessed from this words as well, and of course, take the next step to subscribe to the channel so that you can always get the videos, notifications of the videos that we'll be sharing in the coming days. I look forward to seeing you more blessed and successful than you are now. God bless you. See you in another one.